Let's first review last week's market before talking about the outlook for next week. Last week was from October 20th to October 26th. Bitcoin's highest level this week closed at $114,000, completing one target. The lowest level closed at $106,105. It didn't hit the downside target, so it's still holding up. I had already reminded everyone on the 17th that Bitcoin hadn't stabilized above 113,000, so this range would likely be a weak rebound between 113 to 116. If your position was heavy, you could take some profit during the rebound and hold some cash. Now it's the morning of the 26th, and Bitcoin has climbed again to 114,000. Let's see in the next few days if it can break through 114. Yesterday afternoon, I was at a friend's farm where there was no Wi-Fi, so I couldn't check the market or update the daily report. I drove for over an hour to get home in the evening and was completely exhausted. I took a quick look, saw that it was still above 110,000, and went to sleep peacefully. Ethereum's highest level this week closed at $4,110, missing one target by a small margin. The lowest level closed at $3,710, completing one downside target. Since we started turning bullish on the 17th, you can see that was the short-term bottom of this wave. Originally, I expected a new high by the end of the month, but since Bitcoin didn't stay stable above 113,000, that expectation was interrupted. The surge in early October was just too strong, and that level didn't hold in the middle of the move. I still think my predictions this round were excellent. If you followed the dates I gave to enter and exit, you've made great profits so far. You managed to sell at the top and catch the upward moves. You can verify my previous predictions yourself. Aren't they exactly as I said? I only speak confidently after my analysis has been verified by the market. If you lack independent thinking, you shouldn't rely on technical analysis, because what I do is reasoning and forecasting, not manipulation like big market players. Many people don't actually understand technical analysis. They've read too many confusing opinions and end up feeling tired. I can only explain things for those who truly understand analysis. My work is to assist people who can comprehend it. When I see beginners talking carelessly, I honestly feel nervous. If someone distorts the analysis and trades randomly, the blame might be put on me. But that's just fate. If you're not meant to understand technical analysis, it's fine. Just find a strategy that suits you. Listening without understanding is dangerous. I can't communicate with gamblers, nor with people who just talk nonsense without basis. I sincerely hope everyone who follows me can make money. Because in the past 2 years, from an astrological perspective, many people have faced career difficulties. I just hope to help some of them understand investing a bit better. Now, here's my view for the remaining 2 months. Everything still needs to be verified step by step. As I mentioned before, November 10th and 11th mark the start of Jupiter and Mercury retrogrades, so from that point I'll be turning bearish. Before that, the market may either rise or move sideways. From November 28th to 30th, there's an important turning point, because Saturn and Mercury will end their retrogrades one after another. This is very significant for Bitcoin. Previously, when Saturn was retrograde, it suppressed Bitcoin's upward momentum. So this time, the end of Saturn's retrograde could potentially help Bitcoin. But don't forget, Saturn represents delay and slowness, so the trend may not respond immediately. We'll still need market confirmation to see what happens. Other than that, my outlook is still similar to last week. Bitcoin's correction range isn't very large. The worst-case scenario is around $89,000. So if you see that price, don't panic. I've been reminding you about this since last month. As long as you believe the bull market isn't over, even seeing a price starting with 8 would just be a healthy correction. Before that, we'll still use daily and weekly support levels as the main reference points. The biggest disagreement right now is that many people believe Bitcoin's 4-year cycle has already ended, meaning we should now turn bearish. If that's the case, then 89,000 wouldn't be a major support in a correction. It would just be a normal level during a downtrend. In that scenario, we might have to wait another 4 to 5 years before seeing a new high. However, I personally still remain optimistic about the second quarter of next year, expecting the bull market to end by June. I believe any dips before that will be filled again, and I'll stay in the market until the end. This is only for reference, just my personal opinion. If you also believe the bull market isn't over, but have run out of funds and can't make short-term trades to recover profits, then just relax for now. Don't watch the market too closely. Take a break and come back later. As for altcoins, most are already at very low levels, and many people have lost confidence in them. But actually, not being favored might be a good thing. When too many people are optimistic, it can slow down market progress. This isn't a place where everyone can make money. So, if you want altcoins to rise again, maybe being unpopular is exactly what they need. Next week, from October 27th to November 3rd, I won't go into specific price levels. You can take a screenshot and save them. Bitcoin needs to stay above $110,600 to aim for an upward target. Ethereum needs to stay above $3,930 to aim upward as well. If it can't hold the mid-range, you should clearly know that the upward target won't happen. If the lowest target unfortunately breaks, adjust flexibly based on last week's low. Alright, that's it for today. Weekly forecasts should never be viewed alone. They must be combined with daily and monthly charts. The daily charts fill in what the weekly might miss. I wish you all the best. May you buy at the bottom and sell at the top. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful. Send this to your friends too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.